My name is Mike Davids. I was a pastor with Omega Fire in 2003. I have a proof to that effect of the letter, that he sent to me July 3rd, 2003. And I left the ministry 2009 with 19, which was last year, last 2 years, March to be precise, on account of certain things, that happened, which I would want the general public to know about. But the reason why I am mainly doing this video is because my life as I speak is no longer safe. I can't sleep. Sometimes I don't even have to sleep in my house. I had to just, move away because of so many things that, happening around me, threats here and there, calls from unknown numbers, Now, what happened was this. I got married to my wife, Pastor Faith, Unose Edeko. You can check that up on Facebook, and I got married to her, in 2008, December 6th to be precise. We had our first daughter, 2009, November 24th to be precise. That was when we had our first daughter. And between that November 24th and between that November, to us something, she considered too abominable to conceal. So, and I said, what was it? And she said that while in Auchi, that Apostle Johnson Suleman, lodged her in Uyi Grand Hotel. Many of you know Auchi, know Uyi Grand Hotel, and that he came there and slept with her. And immediately I said, where was Michelle? Because that was the name of my daughter. She said to me that Michelle was on the bed, pushed aside, and I asked her a question. I said, you mean you slept with a man, but my daughter on the bed? At the end of 2009 into 2010, the idea for Celebration TV and Rema for Living, was being hatched and discussed, and getting it started, became part of the plan on ground. So my wife, who happened to prior to that time, who was a staff with NTA Irekmen, Apostle Suleman had to reach out to her that they would need her services, and support to build Omega Celebration TV, and of course, Rema for Living and all of that. So because of that, while we're in Osun State, she will have, so that was it. And one of the days that my wife went to Auchi and came back, this was 6 months after we had our daughter, 6 months going to 7 months. She came back from Auchi to Osun State, and she called me privately. She called me to the room and said that 2 days after that, she wanted to talk to me, and that her conscience was killing her over Apostle Johnson Suleman. If I had mentioned it to my family, if I had mentioned it to her family, nobody would believe me. And if I send her away, the question is, people would want to know what happened. And for the fact that she spoke to me of her own free will, I had to let it go. I forgive her. After about two days thereabout, I told her, I've forgiven you. It's not the woman I got married to and I knew for over 11 years. On the last Sunday of December 2018, and I met with him, and he started shouting and ranting, and that was the first time that Apostle John Suleman threatened me that he gives me 2 years, that if I leave Omega Fire Ministries, that my wife will leave me and that I will lose my life. And he evidences that that were sent to me, and I am sorry that this evidence is going to affect 3 major persons. One is a Nollywood actress in Nigeria. 2 is a Nollywood actress in Ghana, and number 3 is a small girl who was living in Apostle Joseph Suleman's house, who he desperately wanted to sleep with in his matrimonial bed one particular night, and offered the guy 100,000. I have all the chats on my phone, I have all the messages on my phone, I have all the conversations on my phone, and I later find out, and I have the guest pictures on my phone.
Hello, Pastor Mike. First of all, I bring you greetings from your 3 kids. I bring you greetings from them, Michelle, Great, and Gabriel. I just got a video trending online, and I thought it fit to reply you. it is me you have issues with, then I think you should face me. I don't know why you're fighting a man who obviously has done you no wrong and has no hand in whatever issues we both had. You have called on Nigerians over an issue that you already know the truth. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know who paid you. I don't know what you want to achieve. But the only thing I'm going to say to you, haven't you done enough? Have you not destroyed this heart enough? Haven't you done the worst that any man could ever do? Have you not done? Aren't you tired of the too many things you've done to me? Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of the things, the pain, the things that are too despicable that I can't even tell the word? Are you not tired? Are you not tired of plugging someone's daughter into pain? Aren't you tired? Are you not tired? You left me in Kano. You left me, you called me on a certain day and you told me that, yeah, you're going to leave the marriage. I thought you were bluffing. I called my people and they can testify. My mom is there. My brothers are there. My elder brother called you from UK. You told me you were leaving the marriage. My brother told me you were bluffing. I thought you were joking. Yes, I begged you. I remember I begged you. And then I got to the office. I collapsed according to what my principal said because I opened my eyes in the hospital. And that was where, because you had already threatened to take these kids from me as head in the recording that I will upload if Nigerians need to hear it. I knew, why are you doing this? Why? Haven't you destroyed me enough? I remember asking you in that recording that very day. I told you, I said, even if you borrowed my womb, you have done so much. You have done so much. And when I begin to tell Nigerians what you have done to me, the hell you made me pass through in 10 years. Mike, I have hidden this because of the respect I had for you as the father of my kids. I never ever wanted to drag you online because internet don't forget issues, and I have children that I value so much. I know how this is going to affect them. I never wanted it, and so I allowed you to take your way and allowed you to have your way, whatever you wanted. If I begin to tell Nigerians the hell with evidences that you, Mike, has passed me through for 10 years, people are going to come out to do videos too, because there are people who were first-hand witnesses to your maltreatment, Mike. They have that recording to show, and I'm going to upload it. I'm going to upload those recordings. I will call my brother now for those recordings you send them. You told them that I was going to crawl in the gutters, that I will eat from the dustbin. In your own words, you said that to my people. And I told them not to do anything to you, that you are still the father of my kids. Oh, Jesus. And then I picked the pieces of my life in depression. At some point, I had caused this much pain. Are you not tired? Mike, are you not tired? I won't drag you. I am only replying you. I won't drag you because of my children. But if you push me, I'm doing this reply right now to you, Mike, please. You have done so much. It's enough. It's enough. And you left. I picked the pieces of my life. I picked it. Even when you told my mom that it is not in your house I will do international ministry. I preached the gospel even before I met you. I remember I couldn't face Apostle John, the same Apostle John Suleman you are dragging right now. I couldn't face him.